Good morning, friends. Let's take a walk. Hopefully I won't squint too much. Sorry it's been a while. We're still in recovery mode from the big storm. It's been pretty miserable. So, figure I would start over here since this is a project that's been going on for a little while. This is where I learned how to garden. Or where I'm learning how to garden. Maybe that's the better answer. This is a pallet. Turned on its side. That has been my raised bed for quite some time. Now, in this box up here, I've already started some work, and I have all of this area, this whole first section here, cultivated. The soil is nice and rich and black. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Right up along the fence line here, I have a row of sugar snap peas. Then down a little bit further, I have a couple spinach seeds. And then in the last area, I have some lettuce. And I figured that I'm going to go ahead and fill the next one. And in 2 weeks from when those were planted, I'll plant the next. And then I'll just kind of keep succession sowing down the line. I'm kind of hoping. Last year I had a really cool little mini pumpkin plant here. I don't know if it'll come back. We'll see. I don't think it will. I don't see anything that looks like a start of it. But there was plenty of small, fairly ripe pumpkins there by the time snow flew last year. So hopefully that'll mean I can have some mini pumpkins again because they were super cute and fun. So yesterday in our cleanup process, my stepdad and my mom were here, and we did a lot of work. And in the grand scheme of things, it looks like nothing. I mean, it looks like a lot, don't get me wrong. But there's other spots where you go, oh, there's so much stuff left. Because there really is. I actually had hot dogs on the fire last night because I had a fire. And I'm going to have wood ash for a very, very, very long time. That fire pit is about a foot deep, if not a little bit more when it's cleaned out. I have wood ash. Let me turn you around here. Spring is finally really showing up here. It's a beautiful thing. So right here, yesterday when I left for work, this area right here was a mess. There were 3 trees fallen and still down right here in this area. And by the time everything was said and done last night, I have a very healthy wood pile and a very big pile of ash. So, one thing I do want to talk about is this right here. This is my, let me back up just a hair. This is my compost bin. It's kind of a bad, there we go. This is my compost bin. Yes, there's still a tree in it. That side is destroyed and will need to be taken down and burned up. But let's talk about this right over here. Let me find a spot to put my coffee. Oh, Let's talk about this. Right here. You see this? How beautiful is that? It's still pretty solidly frozen, but soon I'll be able to get in here and start using that. Very excited about that. So I showed a little bit of this fence line here in my live a while back. And the fence is not where it needs to be, obviously, because there are sticks and they are holding posts together that were snapped by tree branches. Yeah, it's quite a mess still. This is going to take a very long time, and my horse's grazing area, this is just one of them, is going to take a real long time for it to be cleaned up and ready for them to be out here. Lots of work. I usually have 2 roosters out here. However, one of them is on lockdown because he's a bad rooster and has been fighting with the other one, and both of their heads are a gross bloody mess. So something's gonna have to happen with one of them. I think they're telling me it's breakfast time. What do you think? And time to get out for the day. Look at his poor head. He's a mess. This back here is another area that I've been working on since I've got wood coming out of my ears. I figured it was time to get the spot where I keep all of the wood that I burn for bonfires and that kind of stuff back in order. So that's what's going on here. Well, that was a rather disappointing morning haul. That's why I leave my girls locked up for a little while in the morning, because they like to lay everywhere and not in there unless they're in their pen. I just threw 2 pieces of binder twine on that pile of ash, and it's smoking already. That's how hot this fire was. I'll include some footage of last night's fire because it was rather impressive. I didn't realize it, but this tree got some damage. I noticed it last night when we were out here working. Hopefully that one will pop back and be okay. We won't have to take it down because that's a nice tree. This here was a fun little task though. Last night I had my first real comprehensive lesson in chainsaw. That'll be our next task there. But I am the one that limbed out the entirety of this tree, or this top rather, minus a few branches that were in really bad spots that I couldn't get to on my own because I don't know how to use a chainsaw that well. So that was an exciting little learning adventure. You can see the path where we were dragging them out to the fire last night after we'd limbed that tree out. And then this is exciting. Right here is the tree, the pine tree that I just showed you that was limbed out. But this maple tree right here that has been hidden inside that big old pine tree will finally have a chance to thrive and fill out. I'm super excited about that because at this point it's just been going up, 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 up. I'm looking forward to it spreading. This bed right here is usually full of daffodils and a few other flowers in the spring and summer. It's a beautiful bed, but I think it needs something else. Maybe something edible, maybe some herbs. What do you guys think? Early signs of spring. The daffodils are coming up. Well, that's the outside and what's going on around here. I got some fun things to show you inside, so that's where we'll head next. I'm pretty excited. I have a new lair. How silly is that thing? It is a torpedo. And because it's white, I know that it is one of my Polish hens. So that's super cool. Welcome to the grow room. Up here we have multiple different varieties of tomatoes. And then down here we have peppers. And then some empty cups for some seeds that I'm trying to start again that didn't take off. Lots of peppers. And then a few at the very end here, more tomatoes. And then down here, I don't know if you guys are able to see, I have a little grow tray. And I'm not going to open up right now, with some more seeds and then some basil and parsley that decided to really take off. Well, I think that's all for today or the last couple days. Hopefully I'll get back to posting some things regularly. Like I said, it's been a little bit crazy trying to clean up with all of the mess from the storm that blew through. But thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Bye.